Alright, Outlaws of Thunder Junction. Outlaws of Thunder Junction Collector Booster. Let's see what magic we can find in here. There we go. Bam. Packet open. First we got Treasure Token. Sacrifice this artifact. Add 1 mana of any color. Pretty card. Daring Thunder Thief. Creature, Turtle Rogue. He's daring. Look at him, he's charging in. He's about to steal some stuff because he's a rogue. He's Flash, enters the battlefield tapped. 4/4 for 4. That's a good card right there. I'd put 4 of those in my deck, and it's a common card. That's amazing. The hair right there. Get rid of that. Bridled Bighorn. Sheep mount with vigilance. 3/4. Costs 4 and a white. Whenever he attacks, create a 1/1 white sheep creature token. And it has saddle. Tap any number of other creatures you control, total power of 2 or more. This mount becomes saddled until end of turn. Saddle only as a sorcery. What does that mean? Saddle 2. Tap any number of other creatures you control with a total power of 2 or more. This mount becomes saddled until end of turn. Oh, wow. Okay, so if you tap a number of creatures with power 2 or more you control, the mount becomes saddled until end of turn. So I think you get to create a 1/1 for each creature you tap. Raven of Fell Omens flying. Whenever you commit a crime, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. This ability triggers only 1 each turn. Targeting opponents, anything they control and or cards in their graveyard is a crime. That's cool. That's a good starter card. It's common. 1 in a black. Braided Bluffs. Deals 1 damage, and it's a red and white mana. It's pretty good. Ferocification. At the beginning of combat on your turn, choose 1. Target creature you control gets +2/+0 until end of turn. Target creature you control gains menace and haste until end of turn. Huh. Well, that's not bad. That's an enchantment. Oh, it's an enchantment. It's not an instant, so that's really good. So you can hang on to this and pump your guys up, or have your guys have haste. Emergent Haunting. At the beginning of your end step, if you haven't cast a spell from your hand this turn, and Emergent Haunting isn't a creature, it becomes a 3/3 spirit creature with flying in addition to its other types. And you can surveil. That's cool. Plan the Heist. Sorcery. Surveil 3 if you have no cards in your hand, then draw 3 cards. Good for control decks. Ooh, look at that. Land. Mountain. Full art. Let's get a nice zoom in on there. It looks like there's a devil face in the clouds. Devil clouds. Devil clouds. Clear Shot. Target creature you control deals 1/1. No. Target creature you control gets +1/+1 until end of turn. It deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control. Crack Shot snipes first prize in Omniport's Thunder Trial. Omenport's Thunder Trial. So target creature you control gets +1/+1 till end of turn. Then it deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control. Oh, it's a fight card. It's a +1/+1. Oh. Ride Down. Uncommon. Destroy target blocking creature. Creatures that were blocked by that creature this combat gain trample until end of turn. That's an interesting card. So you destroy the creature that was blocking, and then creatures that were blocked by that creature gain trample. Why would that be useful? So if you destroy it, then it would it would still block based on the rules, but you wouldn't take any damage. So anything, wait, if you destroy it, when does that happen on the stack? So you attack, then blockers are declared, then you cast this instant and destroy the blocking creature. Okay, so then the creature dies and you still gain, and you still give damage to the opposing player. So that way you don't waste your attack and you could actually do a kill shot. That's a pretty sneaky card. Oh, here's our first mythic. Goldvein Hydra. Vigilance, Trample, and Haste. That could be a nasty card. Goldvein Hydra enters the battlefield with X/1/1 counters on it. When Goldvein Hydra dies, create a number of tapped treasure token equal to its power. So it's 1 forest and X number of mana. So you could bring this thing out at any time, probably halfway through the game or at the end of a game. This would be a good card to end the game with right here. Vigilance, Trample, and Haste. So if you had like 7 mana, you could come out and attack for 6. Bam! And if he gets killed, you get 6 treasure tokens. So if you have like 2 of these in your deck, then you double his power every time he died. Why not put 4? Kellen joins up. When Kellen joins up, enters the battlefield, you may exile a non-land card with mana value 3 or less from your hand. If you do, it becomes plotted. Whenever a legendary creature enters the battlefield and under your control, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. Is that what plotted means? When Kellen joins up, enters the battlefield, you may exile a non-land card with mana value 3 or less from your hand. If you do, it becomes plotted. So that must mean it comes back into the game somehow. And whenever a legendary creature enters the battlefield in your control, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. Good card. Ooh, Smoldering Stagecoach. I'm not sure if I had one of these. This is a commander. Smoldering Stagecoach power is equal to the number of instants and sorcery cards in your graveyard. Whenever Smoldering Stagecoach attacks, the next instant spell and the next sorcery spell you cast this turn each have Cascade. I gotta find out what Cascade is. Yeah, that could be a really good card too. Electro Dominance. Ooh, nice. Showcase. Or is this the Prosperity Post? Yeah, that's what it is. Prosperity Post. Electro Dominance deals X damage to any target. You may cast this spell with mana value X or less from your hand without paying its mana cost. What? Electro Dominance deals X damage to any target. Oh, so you have 2 reds and then add in another mana. You may cast a spell with mana value X or less. Oh, okay. So you throw this fireball and you add 3 to it. Then you can cast another spell with 3 or less value from your hand. So you need 5 mana to get this going, 2 reds. If it was in a fireball deck, you could fireball somebody for 3 and then cast another shock or a fireball and do some serious damage. That's cool. Double fireball. Fireball. Force of Vigor. If it's not your turn, you may exile a green card from your hand rather than pay this spell's mana cost. Destroy up to 2 target artifacts and or enchantments. Wow. So you can either pay for and destroy up to 2 artifacts and 2 enchantments, or you can exile a green card and destroy up to 2 artifacts and or enchantments. And that's a nice, I think that's mythic. Force of Vigor. Borderless. Oh, it's textured. Oh, wow. That's a borderless textured foil. Force of Vigor. That's a good pull right there. And that's a really pretty card. Let's see if we can get a good look at it. You can see the texture. You can get it at the right angle. Yeah, you see it right there. That's the texture. That's a high dollar pull right there. Gonna want to hang on to that one. As usual, folks, all these cards can be found at hubbieshobbies.com. At hubbieshobbies.com. Thank you for subscribing, liking the videos. Appreciate all the support. I'm dropping the next one soon. Take care.